Jon Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Alumacraft Boats.
There you go. Got him that time.
Nice.
You know what? You called that.
That was right exactly where he should be.
He's not a real big one, but Sam said, I'll bet you there's going to be one right at that corner at the pontoon. And there was. There he is. He's not a real big one, but...
Oh, he's not bad.
Oh, he ain't bad. What am I talking? He ain't bad. Look at that. Oh, yeah, this is fun fishing. You know, it makes you wonder if they're even up shallower than what I gave them credit for being this morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that fish was tight.
Yeah, I'm wrong. He is a nice fish. What am I thinking? Come here, buddy. Look at that. That's cool stuff.
That's beautiful.
This should be Sam's fish, because here's the thing. He said, I'll bet there's going to be one right at the corner of that pontoon. And I flung it in there, and that big boy, he come railing out and nailed it. That's the fun thing about frog fishing. When it's early in the morning, flat calm, and you get to see the whole deal go down. That's a fun fish right there. Look at that.
Healthy.
That's a good bass. I bet you that's 3.5 pound fish. That's a good fish.
Easy.
I didn't think he was very big, but I'll tell you what, once he got moving, he woke me up a little bit. There's one, huh?
On the board.
On the board and rolling.
That one ate it too.
Yeah, he nailed it good. There he is. Got him that time? Yep. Look at that. Good fish too.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
That'll play.
Perfect fish. You know, it's funny because you sit here having this conversation about, you know, where are these fish, right? Are they deep? Are they shallow? You know, what are they doing? And it's so hard to tell because we're getting some, but what we're trying to figure out here this morning is, are they tighter to shore or are they more out on the weed line? And you know, it's funny, sometimes it just takes cover and ground, and that's what we're doing here. I mean, just ripping through cover and ground. I've actually sped the boat up a little bit, trying to contact fish, but we got a couple bites right there, and I don't think those were the same fish.
No, there was 3 right on that inside corner, and I think some of the time, you just got to put the trolling motor down and fish too.
You know what? There's a lot of truth to that. You know, there's a lot of truth to sometimes you just got to chuck baits until you get bit.
You can spend a lot of your morning running around to every spot on the lake, but the more you keep your line wet, the better off you are sometimes.
Right. While we look for another big bite, let's open this week's logbook. It's midsummer and we're fishing shallow reeds and lily pads on a natural lake in northern Minnesota. Casting booyah pad crashers and poppin' pad crashers is triggering early morning largemouth bass cruising the shallows. We better get back to the action before the next strike.
Nice, there it is. Oh yeah, he's good.
He ain't bad.
That's a 2.5, 3 pound fish.
He ain't bad. Right on
Here
that
we're
tip.
talking, it just comes up and smashes it.
Right on that tip.
That might be a little bigger.
Yeah, he's bigger than I thought. Look at that. Bigger than I thought. How you like that?
That's beautiful.
That's frog fishing.
That's
right
beautiful.
There. That is really cool. Let me tell you what we got going on here today. I was able to talk Sam into getting out fishing. Sam does all the buying for the outdoor products for L&M Fleet Supply, and you know, L&M's a great sponsor of Destination Fish, and I think one of the neatest things about L&M is that when I go in there, I can always find what I'm looking for. You got a lot of stuff, but more importantly, you've always got what I need and what I want. You know, that's a big deal. When you guys look at that, Sam, what's the philosophy? I mean, how do you buy in the sporting goods department?
Yeah, no, that's a great question, and I'm glad to hear you say that we have everything that you're looking for, because that's really what I take personally is, you know, we have 10 store locations, 8 in Minnesota and 2 in Wisconsin, and you know, each one's a little bit more a different beast. You got to kind of curtail your assortments in each location. That way anglers in those areas, they got what they're looking for. It's not going to be the same in Virginia, Minnesota as in Ashland, Wisconsin. And I think just making sure you're listening to the people at the store and your customers and making sure you've got what they're looking for at a great price. That's kind of the whole key. So
yeah, absolutely. Let's fire back in there.
Let's do it.
Stay right where you're at. Destination Fish will be right back.
L&M Fleet Supply is a family-owned company that has proudly served the Minnesota and Wisconsin Northland for over 60 years. Success on the water this spring and summer starts at L&M, where they carry a large selection of fishing tackle, rods, reels, live bait, and marine supplies. When fall arrives, L&M has everything you need for the hunting season as well, including a large inventory of ammo, deer stands, clothing, decoys, and more. Visit one of their 10 Northland locations or shop online at lmsupply.com. L&M is your quality at a discount headquarters.
Warner's Dock in New Richmond, Wisconsin has been serving all your boating needs since 1947. This is the place if you are looking for a new fishing boat, bass boat, or pontoon. Warner's Dock carries various brands of power including Yamaha, Suzuki, Mercury, and Honda outboards, as well as the extensive Alumacraft boat lineup. Warner's Dock offers top-notch sales, service, parts, and off-season storage. Look them up at warnersdock.com, or better yet, visit their large show floor just minutes east of the Twin Cities and see why this is the place.
Looking for a unique ice fishing adventure without the crowds? At Cab Outdoors on Lake Cabotogama, we offer luxury wheelhouse rentals in the wilderness setting of Voyageurs National Park. Bring a snowmobile to explore the lake during the day, or book a guided ice trip in our heated snow bear. Then settle back into the comfort of your wheelhouse for the evening walleye bite. We'll handle everything you need through Cab Outdoors, including bait, tackle, and groceries. Give us a call or look us up at caboutdoors.com.
Looking for the ultimate in family fun? Look no further than Great Lakes Marine in Spirit Lake, Iowa. Great Lakes Marine carries various brands of boats and motors, including Alumacraft, Manitou pontoons, powered by Mercury, Yamaha, and Suzuki outboards. Great Lakes Marine is a year-round, full-service dealer offering sales, service, financing, winterization, and off-season storage. Let the team at Great Lakes Marine get your family out on the water this summer. Stop in and see them at their Spirit Lake, Iowa location, or look them up at greatlakesmarineco.com.
Plan the fly-in fishing trip of a lifetime with K-Air Service. Located in northwestern Ontario, K-Air offers 4 fly-in outpost camps, all equipped with hot and cold running water, showers, fish cookers, gas grills, and kitchen appliances. K-Air also offers 2 modern drive-in cabins located at the base camp on Canada's famous Lac Seul, where world-class fishing awaits. Look no further for your next trophy walleye, northern pike, or lake trout. So call today for a flexible 3 to 7 day package, or go online at kair.com.
There you go. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Come on up, girl.
Man, this is fun, isn't it? Look at that.
Look at that
fish
mouth.
throwing a wake. Look at this bass. That's
All
a good
right.
one, buddy. Man, this fishing's so fun. But you know what I find just amazing is the growth we're seeing in this bass fishing now.
Yeah, it's really exploded over the years. Yeah, that is a nice fish. Yeah, you know, in the last 3 years, I'd say, or more, we've really had to transition what we do at L&M. I mean, before we've been predominantly walleye, panfish, a little bit of muskie, and, you know, beginner bass stuff. But as time's gone on, we've really had to curtail our assortment to, you know, these high school teams and college guys are really getting into it. So it's been a challenge to keep up with it. But luckily, you know, I fish a lot of bass, so I can kind of stay a little bit tuned in. But man, it's kind of the new wave, and I think, you know, the amount of action like you see, I mean, you can see why some of the younger guys are getting into it.
Yeah.
Right here.
I like that. There he is. Look at that. You called that, dude.
It's a giant.
Good one. Look at this. It's a giant. Look at that one. Oh, man. Oh, look at this
Nice.
bass. Dude,
That was cool.
Pushing 5. Look at this fish. Oh, man.
Man, did he swallow that?
That is a giant fish.
Wow.
Look at that.
Look at that tank.
That is pushing 5 pounds easy.
Wow. That was cool.
That is
I was
a
just going to say,
giant-
how is there not a fish there?
That
Twitch
is
it
a
one more
big
time.
Fish.
That was cool.
Man, that is cool.
There you go, girl.
You know, one of the things I would tell you is all frogs are not created similar. And here's what I'm getting at. Sam's using a standard pad crasher, and if you watch Sam, he's fishing faster than me. He's swimming that pad crasher along. And every now and then, especially if you're going really deep into the thick stuff, that's the bait you want to use if you're frog fishing, okay? But here's what I'm doing. I'm using the poppin' pad crasher, and I'm fishing a little bit more of the outer edges. Now, on some of those spots we fished earlier over there, that seemed to make a difference. I seem to be getting a few more fish fishing the edges, but you fish the edge with the poppin' pad crasher because what you're doing is making noise. It's got that poppin' front end on it, kind of like a Rebel Pop R or any kind of poppin' bait like that. But you'll notice the difference between how Sam and I are fishing. He's fishing a lot faster, swimming that frog along, then he'll stop and pause it. And I'm sitting there popping and fishing slower. While we look for another strike, let's show you a little bit more about L&M Fleet Supply. L&M Fleet Supply is a family-owned company that has been providing quality at a discount to the Northland for over 60 years. They have proudly served their northern Minnesota and Wisconsin communities with a large selection of sporting goods featuring open water and ice fishing equipment, hunting gear, ammunition, UTVs, marine supplies, and all of the clothing you need to enjoy your next outdoor adventure. L&M also carries a wide array of supplies for your farm, home, cabin, and business needs. They have a wide selection of power equipment from your most trusted brands to get the job done right. They are stocked with pet food for all your furry friends, big and small. Looking for automotive products? L&M has that too, from batteries to tires and everything in between. How about a building project or home repair? L&M has an extensive tool selection with the right tool for any job. L&M Fleet Supply has 10 locations across the Northland, with 8 convenient Minnesota locations and 2 Wisconsin locations. L&M prides itself on providing quality at a discount to each and every customer who walks through the door at every one of their Northland locations. There it is. That one came from under there.
That was cool. Catch up to him.
Can't.
Oh.
Oh, he's still there. Yeah, I did.
Oh, no way.
I did. I was going as hard as I could go.
Oh, good one too.
Oh, that's cool. We were just saying, boy, there's just not many fish under those pads, but you know what? That guy was under there. That's where he come from.
That's a nice fish.
That's a great fish. That's an awesome fish, man. That's a great way to wrap up a day. I'll tell you, this is some fun fishing, and if you're not getting out and taking advantage of some of this bass fishing throughout northern Minnesota, you're missing something, because this is a ton of fun. And you know, everything you need to go do this, you can get right at an L&M. Sam and the whole team over there, they make sure that they've got all the right stuff to go out and do that kind of deal right there. That's awesome. That's good stuff, man.
Fun day.
That is
Fun
good
day.
stuff.
Closed captioning for this segment was brought to you by Panther Marine Products, a CMP Group brand. Stay right where you're at. We'll be right back. It's time to make that new boat purchase, and River Valley Power and Sport of Red Wing in Rochester, Minnesota has what you need. River Valley's Marine Division features popular pontoon, fishing, and recreational brands, including Alumacraft boats powered by Mercury outboards. River Valley's Red Wing and Rochester locations offer top-notch sales, service, parts, and accessories, as well as off-season storage. Stop into one of River Valley's locations or look them up at rivervalleymarine.com.
What lies beneath can no longer hide. New Mega Imaging Plus uses high-frequency sonar to show you fish and structure up to 200 feet below your boat and 200 feet out to either side. No more secrets, no more guesswork. Just a clearer picture of the world below, down to a fish's species and direction. Because more detail means more of this. Only from Humminbird.
LeCans Marine is southern Minnesota's premier dealership for industry-leading power sports and boating solutions. LeCans carries many brands, including the innovative Alumacraft boat lineup, as well as Yamaha, Suzuki, and Mercury outboards. Located in Faribault, Minnesota, LeCans is a full-service dealership offering sales, service, parts, and storage. Visit their convenient Faribault location and let the staff at LeCans Marine take care of all of your boating and ATV needs. Give them a call or look them up at lecansmarine.com.
Nothing better.
It flat out allows me to catch more fish. Power steering and spot lock have revolutionized what we're doing on the lake now.
Faster response times when steering.
A spot lock, man, it's second to none.
Game changer.
A game changer.
Game changer.
Gallus Marine in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin has everything you need to get your family out on the water this summer. New and used boat sales include top brands like Alumacraft, Manitou Pontoons, and Yamaha Outboards. The parts and service departments will keep you up and running all summer long. Whether you are looking for a fishing boat, a ski boat, or a pontoon, Gallus Marine has you covered. And when fall arrives, they will be there to handle your winterization needs. Stop in and see them at their convenient Wisconsin Rapids location or look them up at gallusmarine.com.
Jon Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Alumacraft Boats.
Oh, there's that split shot.
Not good
It's a
walleye.
walleye.
Perfect fish to start, my friend. Good job. You know what? I'm right here. I'm just gonna grab him for you. I think no, I thought he was unhooked, but it's really easy. I'll just grab him.
Which hook is that hooked on?
He's on the back.
So that would.
Look at that. Great little leader-sized fish. I don't think we're gonna keep anything today, but awesome fish to start. That's what we're gonna do today.
Yeah.
Just gonna catch a bunch of these, right?
It's
Maybe a few bigger ones.
That's a great plan.
We'll just do that. That's awesome. That's a great way to start right there. There's one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. Feels like a decent fish too.
Well, the way that board was settling going back.
Yeah, it's almost a different feel. You got one here? Oh, look at that. That's in a log.
No,
That's buried in a log. Get it out?
Nope.
Okay. We'll deal with that after we deal with this fish. This feels like he might be a decent one, bud. Good little bunch of fish right through here though, huh? You can just move my coffee cup. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on back there. Here we go. There you go.
How's it feel?
Good. Feels like another one of those eater-sized walleyes that this place is full of. Here we go. I'm just gonna lift them up here. Look at that. Perfect. We're right back behind me there. Awesome. Tank.
All
Settle
right.
down there, buddy, and we'll get you back in the water. You know what? Back hook. So I've missed one. You got one on a back hook. I got one on a back hook. What do you think? What does that tell you?
I think they're coming up and just sneaking up behind them and grabbing onto them.
You know, and a lot of times that can mean a few different things. Try a speed change. You can do that.
Yep.
You know, what else can you do?
Well, we can pinch off. Sometimes I'll pinch off that crawler right behind,
Right.
a half an inch behind that hook, and
Yeah.
so now when they grab the back of it, they're hooked.
Right.
Versus sneaking up on. Sometimes those crawlers can get out there.
Right. When they hit the water, they'll stretch out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Perfect. Put this one, rebait him back in. What do we got to do there? We got to turn around and go get a board.
Yeah.
While we chase down the lost planer board, let's look at this week's logbook. Today we're fishing really shallow, 4 to 6 feet on the St. Louis River in Duluth, Minnesota. It's an early spring day with a mix of clouds, drizzle, and a few peaks of sun. Little Joe crawler harnesses are the ticket today in pink and chartreuse as we cruise along at 1 to 1.2 miles per hour. A number 4 split shot is delivering our spinner rigs to the right depths. Now let's get back to the action. There you go. That's a good walleye. Look at that. Not a giant, but man, that just goes to show you how these fish will fight here. You know, river fish in general, they just fight harder, I think.
Well, they got the current, so they're
Yeah.
always muscling that.
Yeah, I suppose. And I think there's just something in their DNA. You know what?
Well, they're used to going after a bait that's moving.
Yeah.
Again, it's current. It's
Right.
not like on Pickle
Right.
Lake. Let's use Mille Lacs, for example, where you're on a hump and
Yeah, and you're pulling them pretty much straight up in that scenario. Here, these fish are fighting all the way in, and there's nothing happening with their air bladder or anything like that.
Right.
So they're fighting all the way in.
right.
So that's not
You know,
some
the way,
fish.
like I said, the way that board went back, I lost that bet. It's not a northern. But
Boy, you hit it hard.
it was on the tail hook again.
Yeah.
So it came up, we hit it, and
Yeah.
bolted with it.
Yep. Hey, while we're in, and I'm going to rebait, I wanted to throw something out. Today's the first day. Now, I wear my rain gear a lot when I'm fishing, but today's the first day that I put on my rain gear, not because it's chilly out, but because it's been a little bit wet. On and off, we're getting some spit in the air. And I just wanted to point out, both Charlie and I are wearing Striker rain gear, and this is brand new this year. This is the Evolve suit, and this is the Adrenaline suit. They're awesome rain gear suits. They've got rubberized zippers. They breathe, they do everything for you. And they cut the wind.
I love it. It's,
yeah, great.
I'm not sweating on the inside.
Right.
It feels, I'm not clammy, and
yeah.
In this humidity, well, we're at 100% right now, and
right.
I'm good.
Biggest thing about a rain suit is not sweating and being comfortable. So if you're looking at new rain gear, look at this Striker stuff, because I'll tell you, between that Evolve suit, and the Adrenaline suit, you're gonna find something you like. And man, I'll tell you, it's the best rain gear I've ever had.
Stay right where you're at. Destination Fish will be right back.
World-class ice fishing awaits in the Northwest Angle on Lake of the Woods at Flag Island Resort. Flag Island handles it all, from beautiful cabins, transportation to and from clean and spacious fish houses, and fish cleaning to great food and drink in the lodge. Drive up the wide plowed ice road from War Road without ever crossing into Canada, or snowmobile up the Groom Trail. During these challenging times, the staff at Flag Island is working harder than ever to ensure you have a great stay. For more information, look them up at flagislandresort.com or give them a call at the number below.
Summer weekends are right around the corner, and the team at Dan's Southside Marine is ready to get your family into a new boat package to enjoy those warm summer days. Located in Bloomington, Minnesota, Dan's offers pontoon boats and fishing boats alike, featuring the Alumacraft boat brand with your choice of Suzuki, Yamaha, or Honda outboard power. Dan's Southside Marine is your South Metro dealer for sales, service, parts, accessories, winterization, and storage. Stop in and visit their Bloomington base show floor or look them up at dansouthsidemarine.com.
Zippel Bay Resort on Minnesota's Lake of the Woods offers world-class walleye, sauger, and pike fishing. Fish from a 30-foot charter boat with a licensed captain or explore the big lake with your own boat. Zippel Bay offers deluxe log cabins in various sizes, housekeeping cabins, as well as a bar and restaurant serving great food 7 days a week. Kids and parents alike will enjoy the pool, hot tub, and water toys. World-class fishing and 5-star accommodations come together at Zippel Bay Resort. For more information, check them out at zippelbay.com.
This is your tackle. You use it to catch this, or this, or this. You also use this and that and these. This is your environment. So is this. You love it, live for it, but it will turn this into that. This is the Flambeau Z-Rust Max Tough Tainer series. These are fully infused with exclusive Z-Rust VCI anti-corrosion technology. This is a U.S. naval battleship. The same Z-Rust technology used here has been used on those. This is the next level of tackle management. Built to fish, built to last. What's your tackle worth?
Hi, this is Greg from Outdoors Again in Badette, Minnesota. I'd like to personally invite you to stop in and visit us here at Outdoors Again, where we carry the largest selection of fishing tackle, bait, firearms, and ammo in northern Minnesota. We are the home of the Jig Buffet. We are conveniently located on Highway 11 in downtown Badette with plenty of parking to accommodate boats, wheelhouses, and trailers. We are your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor needs, including bait, tackle, firearms, ammo, and much, much more. We look forward to seeing you here at Outdoors Again.
This is turning into a great day in a hurry. The bite is on and the weather is breaking. Let's get back to the action. Good eye. Look at that fish. Ready? Yep, got him. There we go. Perfect. But I actually let him get a little bit of line, which might have made the difference, because we had a couple swing and miss. They'd hit, they'd feel the tension of the rod, I imagine, and in feeling that tension, they'd spit it out. Where this time here, I gave him a chance to actually grab it and run with it a little bit. And that, I don't know if that made the difference or not. I do know this. We hooked him up. We got him.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, so see if I can figure out how to get him unhooked.
You know, one thing we did too is the boards were catching all our fish. Mm-hmm. And
there we go.
Kind of went back and looked at the how far back the line was hitting the water on these long lines, went a little bit longer. You know, we might have been close enough to the bottom, maybe they're hugging down.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And every now and then, little changes like that can make a huge, huge difference. All right.
Want a piece of worm?
I'm gonna get a new one. I got plenty. I brought plenty today.
See, there is such thing as a free lunch.
There you go. Now this is awful simple fishing, but one thing you are going to definitely need on your boat to come and do this is rod holders. And I get asked a lot about the rod holders I use. I use the Angler's Pal brand. They're actually switching over to Panther right now. Panther's the parent company of them. And they're a tube style rod holder, and the reason I use them is if you look at the different rod holders out there on the market, so often there's twisting and turning that you got to do to get the rod out, and when you've got a fish on, that's when you could give them some slack. With these rod holders by Panther, I can just lift them right out just like that. It's really simple, it's really easy. I can keep that rod bent, the fish never gets any slack, and if fish doesn't get any slack, very seldom do you lose them. While we troll the shallow flat we're on looking for another taker, let's get a look at a great Alumacraft boat model made for accessing shallow waters and rivers alike.
Built for work, ready for play. Exceptionally tough and rugged, these boats can handle any job you throw their way. The Alumacraft MB 1650 SE features a durable, 16-foot all-welded hull that sports a 78-inch beam, making for a spacious interior and large open cockpit that can handle fishing, hunting, or anything else you choose to throw at it. Rated for a 60-horsepower outboard, the MB 1650 has all the performance of a larger boat while still being able to navigate skinny backwaters. The one-piece hull, combined with the aluminum transom and center hard keel, gives the MB 1650 a tough backbone in the most extreme conditions, while still providing everyday features you've come to expect from Alumacraft, like a 14-gallon live well and storage under the seats, as well as on the port and starboard sides. To learn more about the MB 1650 SC, or to take yours home, visit your local Alumacraft dealer. Now, let's get back to the action.
If you spend enough time on the St. Louis River, you will hook up with everything from eater-sized fish to better ones, like the walleye that Charlie has hooked up right now. Ooh, big fish. Look at that. Big fish. Nice one, bud. Get that out of there and hold him up for the camera. Nice fish. What a beaut. Awesome fish.
Now that's
Look at that.
Now, cool. That's a front hook.
Yep.
Actually, that's both hooks.
Yeah,
So,
that's just a big fish. It don't matter how we got him. Nice fish, man.
you know, and this is pretty typical for, you know, this fishery. Lots of these, lots. I mean, and they're thick. This is spawned out. I mean, that's
a cool fish.
It's a very nice fish.
Awesome.
Well,
take that anywhere. Perfect.
And away he goes. Hey, and this is a cute little guy.
Look at that. Dude. I'm gonna bring him right over this direction for you. That's good. Good walleye. Look at that. What was I thinking? I wasn't even thinking he was that big, but it's a great fish. We'll just kind of trade sides here, huh, bud? A great way to wrap up a day. Fish bites Charlie's line, and I get to run over and grab it. I'm happy finishing the day.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, I'll tell you what though, what a fun time it's been out here on the St. Louis River up in Duluth. And this is a place where if you get the chance to go, come on up here. If you've never thought about it, get up here and do this. You can call Charlie. Charlie guides out here. And you know what? You can come up yourself and do this too. It's really not that complicated, but he can make sure you're on some fish when you show up.
Closed captioning for this segment has been brought to you by Formula Propeller. We'll see you next week with more great action on Jon Thelen's Destination Fish.